Hi, in today's tutorial we're going to take a short look at some of the sharing features that are built into PhotoTransit. So that's different ways in which you can get out all the information that you've put into the app and either share it with friends, colleagues, or send it to yourself, to use it in other programs, etc. I'm going to be going on a trip to Germany in a couple of weeks, and we're going to use that just to illustrate how you can plan a shot and then share the results. So I'm going to be visiting Leipzig, and one of the most famous buildings there, which may be worth a photograph, is the Thomaskirche in there we go, in Leipzig. So I'll choose that. I might save that as well. And here it is. So we've been dropped in pretty close to the church. You can see it there in the center. And one of the things we can do is, let's just set up the shot maybe from the side of the church here. Probably going to use a wide angle lens. Let's just take a look at how that appears. We can use Street View to get a sense. That's not bad. Maybe we want to zoom in just a little bit from there, but that's the sort of shot we could get. Could be nice in the evening if there's any good lighting on the church. So we'll use that as the example. So what I'm going to do is add a new project. Germany. Save that, and then I will add a new shot. Here we go. Thomaskirche. Done. So I'm going to come out and we'll spin that round just a little bit, get a nicer view, maybe put the angle on, get a sense of where you are. Then I may save the changes. There we go. So now we have our shot. Now let's look at how you can share this information. The sharing menu is up here on the top right, and it's got the standard look that you'll see in a number of different iOS apps. Across the top you have your social networking options, plus imessage, and then down below a bunch of custom options which are shown in grey. So just very quickly to run through these. Message will send the details via imessage, and you can address it to whoever you want. It includes a screenshot of the app, it includes the name of the shot, and it includes a link, and the link is one that you can, or the recipient of the message can click on that and view the shot in a web browser, whether or not they have the PhotoTransit app themselves. That applies to all of these options that share links. Twitter does pretty much the same thing. Screenshot, there's also a link embedded into the post. You can't see it here, but once you tweet it, you'll see the link. One of those PhotoTransit short links. Facebook, same again. This one, it does show you the link. And the screenshot again. And you can, as you can see, you've got the standard options from iOS to set the location, set the audience, choose which album the photo would get posted to on your Facebook account. So those are the standard ones on the top. The next ones, I may not do all of them, but just to illustrate what's going on here, we've got save image. We'll save a screenshot to your camera roll. Add to reading list, we'll put a link to the shot into your reading list within Safari on your iPad. So if I tap that, that's done that. I can come over here to Safari. There's Safari, I come here to reading list, which is one of those, the middle option there. There's the link, I tap that, and it opens the shot, Thomaskirche shot, within share.phototransit.com. And that's an option that you can, that's what friends would see if you send this link to them and they don't have the app, they can view it within the browser. So let's come back to PhotoTransit, there we are. Next option is open in Safari. That's basically what we just saw, so I won't do that again. Next one is open in TPE. TPE, if you don't know it, is the photographer's ephemeris. That's a sun, moon calculated for photographers. So I click that. Pops up TPE. Just loading up. And here we come. There we are, St. Thomas's Church. And that is just while that imagery loads, there we go. So that's with the subject placed in the place of the camera pin. So sorry, not the camera pin, the red pin equals the subject pin from Photo Transit. So let's come back over to Transit. And next options are email. I'll skip over export locations, I'll come back to that, but email the shot. That lets you send all of the details for this photograph via email. So it gives you the same information as the sharing website, a screenshot KML file that you can load in Google Earth. Cancel that, I'll not send it. Next, you can add the shot to your calendar. Tap that. There we go. Photo Transit Thomaskirche gives you the coordinates for the location. You can put in the time as you would with any other appointment. So I know I'm going to be there maybe on the 11th of November. And here again is the short link to the shot, so you can view it in your web browser on any device you want. And that website is optimized for mobiles as well, so you can see that on your iPhone if you're on the road. Then finally, email project. If I had multiple shots within my Germany project, this would send the details for all of them at once, and it gives you the equipment list at the bottom. Cancel that. Delete the draft. So the final option that I skipped over before is export locations, and that takes all of your list of saved locations and exports them as a KML file. And you can use that to import into a GPS app, into Google Earth, into TPE, into other copies of Photo Transit on other devices. Anything similar to that. This KML file contains your list of saved locations recorded as placemarks within KML. So that's it. That covers all of the different sharing options. You'll see there's quite a lot you can do here. Hope you enjoy making use of that, and hope you enjoy Photo Transit.